What is going on, YouTube? It's your guy, Rusty Tides, and today we're back with some Phasmophobia. Let's see if we can figure out the ghost today, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's do one more of this, and then I'm probably gonna swap on over to RimWorld. Hit that start button. Is my microphone picking up my dog walking around? It appears to be linked to a cursed object. Parabolic mic, witness the event, and repel it with incense. Alright. I don't know why I keep grabbing that first. I don't really need that to start. Is this windy or clear? I think this is windy. Turn U on. I heard it throw something and it sounded like it came from over here. Alright, not mirror. Not tarot. I don't see anything missing over here. Not monkey's paw. Not voodoo doll. I wonder where it was that it threw. Music box. Nothing in here looks off. Oh yeah, that is one of the settings I did, because then otherwise I get bots in here that goes, oh, you can go and you can, if you spend, you know, you can go to this website and you can spend to buy views. Nice bone. I think Twitch will be a little faster. It was over here. I don't know what it threw though. Cool knock. No, it's just if you choose to, you know, I don't mind talking with people. What you were saying earlier, Moldy Tam, with the Twitch thing, I think if you were to go on over to Twitch, create an account, I think if you have the account for like, it's a certain amount of time. I think I said to a day. I think all you need is an account older than a day to be able to talk. Didn't I get orbs? Yes. I can go through and I could double check the settings. Because, yeah, Twitch will be a little bit faster to talk with, just with the way that, you know, it's set up. Let me spend only $15 a month. Yeah. That is fantastic. I'm very happy for you. You know, when I was under 18, I wish I had something like that. You know, it, granted, I'm not the smartest guy. Also, I don't have my phone right now. I need a phone number to make a Twitch account. fair enough. I'm surprised that they need a phone number. You can't just use an email verification. Aw, that's rude. Not a Yuri. No fingies. Alright, let's set you out here. About like that. Is it in here? Basement. I already made an account, but they updated safety measures, so now I gotta redo it. What you doing over there? You're supposed to be up here. That sounded almost like EMF 5. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close?
Close to him.
Spirit box. I mean, I could probably just use YouTube chat, but watch on Twitch, so it's less delayed. Yeah, YouTube is incredibly delayed when at least when it comes to like everything. Just with the way that, so it all has to do with bit rates, right? YouTube loves a higher bit rate. Twitch is perfectly fine with the bit rate I have set, which is great for how old my computer is. Testing. Yeah, Twitch is happy with how old my computer is, the bit rate I have set, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but I'm looking over, so on my other monitor over here, I have my Twitch stream up, I have my Kick stream up, and I have my YouTube stream up. And I can see how far behind YouTube is. And it's just because it doesn't like how the bit rate. It recommends a higher bit rate, but my computer is not good enough for that. And I would need to set up a 2 PC setup, which I don't have the money for a second PC right now, so I don't like Twitch is still delayed, but less by 10 seconds, by like, yeah. I wish I could get a 2 PC setup, but it's just not in the budget. Mirror Yokai on Rio. On Rio is easy to test. Yokai is easy to test. Mare would just be whatever's left. The bone was in here. Did you move? Eight degrees. 5. Sneaky, sneaky. Let's put you here. Yeah, I'm still getting used to... I'm still getting used to all of this, streaming stuff. I mean, I think I finally just figured out my mic. This weekend I have soundproof matting coming in. I'm gonna put up. I don't know. There's some work in my house I have to do to make it more quote unquote stream friendly. Don't laugh at me. Yeah, there's more stuff in my house I have to do to make it stream friendly. There's come on, give me the lights flicker. Another good thing that can come out, this money thing, is in order to take us. Oh yeah, you live out in the middle of nowhere, Alaska. I need to lower my sanity. So this might show some of my ignorance, right? As a guy who was born and raised in Arizona and has lived in the Pacific Northwest for the last 5 years, this will probably show some of my ignorance. But with you saying, you know, you get a ride in a car for once in a long time, do you use sleds? Do you use a snowmobile? Is there constantly snow where you live? I don't think I turned on this light. Is it still out here? $20. Did it move back in here? Wow. I don't know where that was. There's no roads, there's just boardwalk. In order to get to town, we use a plane or boat. Otherwise, we walk everywhere because only like 8 people live here and it's never longer than a 5-minute walk. That must... That must be nice, but it also must incredibly suck. Living in a place that only has 8 people. I mean, now as an adult, and I'm driving every single day, and the congestion. It scare you? Yeah. I don't know. I have to perform a on video test. I don't know if I want to. But you know, I drive every single day and I deal with the congestion of all the people. So living in a place that only has 8 sounds nice, but I can also see how it sucks. I need to turn the light off because I needed to hunt. Which door was that? It's probably that one. That's one. That's two. Hi. Okay, that's all I need of that. Let's step outside before I do the last one. It's pretty boring, yeah. There's also so many bears here. They cross the road in the city. Yeah, I think I'd also rather get hit by a car than eaten by a bear. I don't know, like I think about this might be weird to say, but because I also live. Yeah, that's okay. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. I'm scaring. Yeah. That, I had to step outside because that was the second blowout, and if I light it again and it's on Rio, it's about to hunt. But yeah, I've thought about like, you know, so I live in the Pacific Northwest, and there's bears, there's you know, a bunch of outside. What was that throw? Did you guys see that? There's a bunch of outside critters, and I think because I also part of yes, I'm a forklift mechanic, so I do sometimes go to farms out in the middle of nowhere with no service. And it's like, what is out here that might get me? All right, so I still need you. I need one more picture, and then a parabolic mic. I can work on the parabolic mic after it hunts. I want a video of it. I have the incense. Turn you off. Yeah, I think it yeeted something. Alright, if this isn't on video. It should blow that out and then immediately burn this candle. I mean, burn this crucifix. I don't need to be any crazier than I already am. Okay, you just walked back in that room. This is a tense moment because I gotta be on my toes or... What? It should still be here. No, it moved. That was the third candle blowout. And I think that was a attempted hunt. Okay, I need to step outside. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I've got all the photos. I still need a bunch of you. This has gotten quite dangerous. I don't know if it's still a yokai or not. I mean a yokai or non-Rio. I don't think it's a mare. I'm at 60% sanity. Let's see. What evidence here? Let me bring this over so y'all can see what I'm doing. Let me reset. I had Spirit Box and Orbs. Not a Mimic. I don't think it's a mare. It has to be an Unreal. Can't hunt at any sanity using its ability. Hunts normally at 60%. Can't hunt until 40 when near lit fire. I mean, the mare is based off, it can do its 60 based off of light, but the light's on. The mimic is a weird ghost. What's that? What evidence did I get? Ghost orb and spirit box. I didn't get UV. It could still be a mimic. I think if this was a mimic, I would have died a lot sooner. My gut right now is telling me yokai. I mean, on Vio. It could be a mimic. I didn't get UV. That means it'll have to be freezing. Oh, Among Us with the... Oh. I read that as, you know what would be fun? Where did it go to? You know, I read it more of a, what would be friend among the viewers instead of Among Us with the viewers. Why are you here? Are you a mare? Why are you running? One 1.8, 2.6. That's a 1.1. All I need is 0 point anything. 0 point anything, it's a mimic. It's angry. It can't be a mare. It's got to be on Rio. So my sanity is still at 60. If it's still at 60, I'm leaving with on Rio. Yeah. It's on Rio. On Rio or Mimic, it just never got down to freezing. And at that point, I'm not taking the blame. Okay. Got the money bags. The little credit card. How much was that? 1,400. So That's with a 14 times, right? I mean, a 4 times. You can literally, I don't know how much of the game you've seen, but um yeah, it's not a lot. The insanity mode 6 times. Let's see. Let's go over here. There's this where you have to set up for 25 times. Well, there is some lore that they're trying to build. The minimum would be 10K. Yeah. I don't know if there's any. So let's go to the debriefing, right? Let's pull up my calculator. So that is 1440. These two right here did not get times. So that would be 1440 minus 75. And then let's do divided by 4.05. 337.03. Oh, let's bring that over so I don't lose it. That's 100 there. I should have done this other stuff. 225, 250. Yeah, about 337. The highest difficulty that you can get is, I think it's Apocalypse 3 at 15, where everything is set to the most difficult. I think it used to be 20 or 30. Yeah, times 15. So the most money you could ever get at the most dangerous it would be times 15. You could get is 5 grand. Now you can get bonuses on top of that. I think a perfect game. How much does that give? I'm trying to see, because there's a bunch of stuff that goes into the money. Max money you can make in Phas. That's 5 years ago on the old system, not the new system. I don't know. I don't think anybody has come up with a number like, oh, if you do this, you get 15 grand or anything like that.